Hello everybody, today we are going to be making some easy beef lasagna. As usual, we are going to start off with the ingredients that we're going to use for this recipe. So first up, I've got 2 large tomatoes that I've cut up and I am going to be putting in the blender. I also have some garlic cloves, 3 of them, and I'm going to blend that all together with a little bit of beef stock. Once that's been blended through, it will look like so. And then I'm just going to set it aside. Next in, I'm going to cut in my onions and my red capsicum. And then to my minced meat, I'm going to be adding spices of choice. After that's been well combined, we're going to go in with our onions. As soon as the onions are a bit soft, we're going to go in with our red capsicum. Afterwards, we're going to go in with our tomato mixture that we made earlier on. And then just give that a good stir. Now to the minced beef, we're going to be adding some sugar, brown sugar. So I used about 2 tablespoons actually in this recipe. And then you're going to have 2 heaped tablespoons as well of the tomato paste. And I would say about 3 tablespoons of the tomato sauce. A little bit of the beef stock. And then combine that together and add it to the minced meat. Once that's all done and looking like so, we're going to go into making our white sauce. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of batter. I've added roughly about 3 tablespoons of flour. So it can be plain flour or self-raising, it doesn't really matter. Once that's done, we're going to be adding in some milk slowly. So I'm using a whisk to make the process a bit easier so that we don't want any lumps in our mixture. So I'm going to keep on whipping that with the whisk. Once it's looking quite flawless, we're going to go in with about a teaspoon of black pepper. And another teaspoon of salt. And if it's still not tasting, you can add in a bit more salt. Remember, we're going to be adding cheese to it, so we don't want to put too much salt. So I've gone in with my tasty cheese. And I'm just going to combine that together, thick and ready to be put into our mixture. Now it's time to assemble our lasagna, and it's just an overview of what we need. So first off, I'm going to go in with the mincemeat sauce. So I would recommend having this sauce a bit more sauce to it, not more of the mincemeat if possible. And then just going in with a bit of the white sauce all over. And then we're going to be adding the lasagna sheets. So mine were not really perfect and sitting well, but when you put mixture on top of it, it will sit pretty well. So we're going to go back in with our minced meat. Adding the white sauce. Going in with the tasty cheese. As well as the mozzarella cheese. And then we're going to continue layering up the lasagna up until we're on the last layer, and we're going to repeat the same process. So I would recommend not really filling up your baking dish, only because when it starts cooking through, a bit of the sauce will seep out into the oven, which I noticed and made a blunder about, but nonetheless it will still come out perfect. So that's the lasagna out, 180 degrees, well cooked, brown, ready to be cut through and served. So I serve my lasagna with a bit of garlic bread that I made by myself, which I'll link that in the other video to see how I achieved that. But this is the look. It tasted nice, it was really yummy, and I hope you try this out. It's easy, straight to the point, and you will definitely love it. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you in my next one. Thank you. Bye.